welcome back, UJ. It is so good to see you guys again. We're starting Valorant on a very high note. They're three-way tie for first place right now. Going into tonight, facing one of the lower seeds in the bracket, so gonna see some alternate players as well. Some of them their first time, ever playing for UJ. Some of them have been subbed in before, but not the normal starting roster. So pretty exciting stuff. Headed to Icebox first against South Dakota University.
State University.
State University.
Yep. So actually, just so you guys know, we got Pot of Greed here and
Quick Kill, as you may know. Might sound a little bit different as I am a little sick right now.
Aww.
But, we're on the upside. So, the come up of the come up.
Hey, don't even worry. I'm right there with you. So we both have a little bit more nasally voice. I hope everyone is enjoying it a little bit more because of it.
Yeah, Clicky got the night off after casting Overwatch, so he's free for the rest of the evening. Depending on how fast these games go, hopefully we'll get Overwatch Orange in as well on stream, but it'll depend on how these games go. So.
Am I correct in having heard that they got moved to another time slot later this week?
Last I heard they were at 9:30 tonight.
Oh, maybe they are at 9:30 instead. So maybe that's what they were saying about rescheduling. That would make sense that they rescheduled to later tonight.
Yeah, there's a chance I missed that they got rescheduled again, but last I heard it was 9:30 tonight.
Look at us. Look at us. Wonderful casters. The UJ special.
That's the NACE special right there, 'cause you don't know when any game is ever being played.
Hey, isn't that more enjoyable though? You kind of just go for it and fly by the seat of your pants, and here we are, going into Icebox.
It's true, going into Icebox, and pretty exciting setup here. Is Two Spoiled on the Yoru. Haven't seen that in like ever. And
literally ever. Yeah.
And we got Omen. Xpoth on his classic Sova.
Oh, yeah.
And then UJ Snacky swapping from the Viper over to a Fragger tonight on the Reyna. And then Toji's on the... Yeah, Toji's on the KJ. No, not KJ. What am I talking about? Who is that? The KO. There we go.
Oh, can you only swap using the mouse?
You can also use the numbers, I believe. Or maybe it's F1, F2, F3. I don't know. Maybe it's just mouse. I don't know.
All right, well, we're going to be figuring it out one step at a time. Nice pick there for Apotheosis as Toji pushes onto... And he gets one shot in on the Jet.
Joe holding a very aggressive angle here.
Looks like he must have just jumped up there. Nice pick by Toji on the call-out. So they know that there's a couple still coming from A main. There might be one heaven. They're going to go ahead and get the spike down. Apotheosis is watching for flank right now.
Yeah, and I really like that. You have to assume at least once.
What? Oh, are you kidding me? That right click, man?
Yeah.
Oh, and hits. Oh,
yeah,
Toji.
Toji picks up 4 to start the game.
Oh, man.
That's what you like to see from your starting Fragger.
Give that man a classic and a little bit of shield, and it's the round.
It's true. The classic is debatably most broken gun in Valorant.
I actually don't think it's debatable. It is the most broken gun in the game.
Spectre
running gun is a little
I don't
OP.
know the last time I've seen a pistol fire 3 shots at once, though, so...
What are you talking about? It's basically the equivalent of a Bucky, right?
Yeah, I guess.
But now the Bucky's nerfed to the ground, and, it's okay close range, but it's all good. For anyone watching that isn't familiar, there's quite a few different guns that you can choose from. There's a couple shotguns, there's a couple ARs, there's, 4 or 5 pistols that you can choose from, I believe?
Yeah.
And then 2 sniper options and a couple, heavier light machine gun-esque options. So the Sheriff is one of those pistols right here. The Guardian being used by UJ Snacky right now, one of her favorites, as she looks to entry for our team here. They're going to take a pretty clear B site. Did they stack A?
Is there anyone even there?
Looks like they must have stacked A. Toji's going to flash out and see. Wow, yeah, there's no signs of life on this B site. So they're going to have to be watching for flank.
But now that they have the spike down, they're essentially just playing defense here.
Indeed they are. Okay, so we get a suppress down back B site. We know one's there. We know one's coming from kitchen. Nice picks by Toji, Joe, and 2 spoiled.
One enemy
oh, nice job.
Quick UJ around here, and they'll flawless that. Almost you know, with no need to worry as they got onto
Their
the
gift
site
is playing
completely
hard to
free.
get.
Yeah.
Like, that's pretty nice.
What an interesting opt by SDSU to go for the retake on a no gun round for them because they were full saving there. They weren't going to force anything, and we can go ahead and check their eco. Yeah, but it looks like they didn't buy anything. No shield, no pistols, so they're going to be going into this round with full util. Maybe short a little bit for abilities. Maybe the Jet won't buy all of her smokes and stuff, but we're going to look pretty good. We're going to just go ahead and bonus up on this round and see if we can take the third.
Yeah, pretty surprising to see them stack all on one side this early in the game.
Yeah.
I was not expecting that.
It's, yep, and we see Too Spoiled fall right away. He gets swung by the Reyna, who has a, and it looks like Jet gets a pick here too. Little NS in the chat, nice shot.
Toji's really going to have to put on some show here,
Plant the
or
spike.
UJ's going to have to slowly work some picks out to at least make it even.
Now let's see what Toji's going to be doing. It looks like someone must have made the call to back out and push towards mid.
Yeah, and I actually like this call a lot.
I
to
agree.
rotate back over to A here.
They're going to go ahead and get that that knife thrown up mid, and what the knife does is it makes it so anyone who's caught in its presence cannot be cannot use any of their abilities. So
Yeah, it looks like they're going to go for a fake rotate here.
Standing ahead.
you know, I actually I think that's a good call here. Well, they know the Jet's here,
Flight.
so they're going to be pinging that. I actually almost tried to ping that. I'm so used to playing in my own comp matches. So that's good.
30 seconds left.
I wonder if you can do that in the coach perspective. So they're going to look to try to take. Oh, that was a good flashbang, but gets wall banged by.
Last player standing.
All right, so it's down to one. Joe here on the Omen. Oh, good try there by Joe.
Yeah, SDSU played that very well, and you know they didn't really push anything that they needed to once they got the picks that they were up.
Yeah.
And you know they just let UJ come to them, knowing that they had to plant someplace. So pretty well played overall, and you know after a kind of awkward second round, you know that's a good sign for SDSU. UJ's gonna have to find a way to come back here. They should be able to full buy everything and
Yep.
be okay. But
Yep, this should be a full buy round on both sides, of course. The opponents, SCSU, they have they didn't lose any guns
Yeah,
last round,
they got all
so
their
they're
stuff
gonna have
in.
everything and full util. Look at that.
only thing they may have had to buy was some shield.
Yeah, and it looks like, so for anyone watching that isn't
Revealing
familiar,
area.
the gun that Apotheosis is using right now is called a Vandal, and the Vandal is a one-shot headshot kill no matter where, pretty much on the map. Whereas a gun, this one right here is called the Phantom, and that's more for spraying. It has less recoil. So basically the other one's an AK-47, this one's like an M4A1 from anyone who's familiar with CSGO. Oh, I was just going to say,
Down, B.
unfortunate that Joe had spike up mid there. We ended up losing it in kitchen. Koji's going to get that swing there. Nice kill there. Going to grab spike.
Yeah, the trades overall though are still okay.
Yeah, I
You should
agree.
you should be able to get this plant down, and especially with Snacky picking up an extra kill, putting UJ up, should be fairly easy to get this down.
Now we know I cannot ping.
That's probably a good thing.
Yeah, probably. So it looks like Snacky is going to fall to the Sage.
Decoy.
Nice Yoro decoy there. Nice blind there by Too
very-
Spoiled. Good
very
TP.
nice blind.
Way to use the kid of Yoru there. Yoru's not the easiest character to master, but I think that looks pretty good. So it looks like they're not going to be coming to attempt.
Well,
There's not enough time left
yeah,
at this
you
point.
see him running towards the bomb, but I think he has to just back out.
Yeah, there's no way. He played a little bit too slow. If he would have pushed when his Sage got picked, maybe they could have got the trade or been
Yeah,
together,
he
but
took a very, very slow
mid
If you're
approach
not
it
a
looked
good
like.
shot
approach.
today,
Yeah,
don't worry.
you'd
There
assume
are
he was
other ways
probably
to
shift
win.
walked literally the whole way out
Yeah,
of his
I
back
think you're
gate.
right. With his gun out.
Yeah.
No knife. Yeah.
Yeah. You know, probably expecting a UJ player to be watching spawn, but kind of a weird way to go.
Yeah, I agree. So it does look like this will be, for the most part, a buy round on both sides. It looks like their Jet has knives, so she'll probably defer and buy a gun for one of her teammates as needed. But we'll go ahead and see what kind of push UJ wants to make here. They get darted, but they aren't scanned until Apotheosis walks out into it. Perfect. You know, it's just how it be.
The Sova just giving his opposing Sova just
He
some
wanted to do
information.
that. Yeah, he wanted to do that. So we're going to go ahead and see. It looks like they're going to be making a B push. There's 2 up mid right now. So we got Snacky doing a little bit of the aggression here along with 2 Spoiled. And Toji falls mid. Let's go ahead and see if Joe gets a trade here. Joe's going to opt to back out. They know that there's one back towards their spawn. He's going to get Dart out. The Dart's not going to spot anyone, but it looks like they're going to come for the plant here. Joe's going to go ahead and get the plant down after he throws the smoke.
Yeah, and I really like Joe not challenging for that trade.
For
if
that
he had
mid.
spiked.
I agree. I agree. Last time we... Nice pick there by Snacky. We can ignore the spray
Yeah,
that happened, right?
ignore the spray. We didn't see that.
Yeah, nothing happened.
That was the one tap in my book.
Yeah. Oh, looks like...
Player
Oh,
standing.
so the Sage does see her.
Oh,
Oh,
the Sage kind of popping 3
Gets
kills
him.
on the round.
yeah, gets him through the wall there, the Viper wall there.
Yeah, and you know, SDSU will take the round again, making it 3-2. Was Knives used there? I didn't hear it go
No,
off.
I
Yeah,
don't think
so-
Knives was used there. So they're going to have 3 ults coming into the next, and we're actually going to have 4.
Yeah, I'd expect Viper Alt to come out here and lock down one of the sites. I would assume probably B, but I don't know. Maybe the Viper will use it on A. I don't really know Viper Alts that well.
Right. Yeah, I think knowing what Snacky, who usually plays our Viper, tends to put her ult starting from up top on B. So if you look at the B site right here, she ults up here and lets it take a bit of sight. So we'll see if any of them opt to use any of their ults. Oh, nice pick by 2
Gets a nice through the wall.
And now they know that there's an operator here, and he's going to go clear sight with his ultimate. So what he's able to do here is run through and clear sight and come out of his Void Rift.
Yeah,
or
very
whatever it is.
interesting. As Snacky just ran right with him in his alt.
Yeah.
And so, you know, they fully take this B site very quickly.
Yeah, they do indeed. It looks like Apotheosis gets hit with the Recon Bolt, which is a classic. And they're going to be looking to see their may one be Heaven, and it looks like they're both, one's Heaven Rafters and one's A Screen. So
Yeah, Snacky with 30 HP needs to be a little careful.
agreed.
And Toji running the op.
Respect. Toji's our op man. He's going to see if he gets any info. Doesn't get any suppression. They may have opted to back out.
Yeah, and I think they're saving.
What a unique, you know.
Or maybe they're on this wraparound, like, just looking for picks as they run out.
Yeah. Interesting choice there by SCSU to just back out of this fight. I know that they were down, but
Yeah, especially with, like, Jet having ult, though.
yeah,
And, you know, you're not necessarily hurting economy-wise.
no,
It's not the worst idea in the world to try and go for the round. And, I mean, you know, you're 4-2. It's not like this is, you know, 10-9. You're not
Exactly.
looking at the end of the game right now.
right.
That was a very interesting save.
Well, you live and you learn, I guess. Huh? Well, we'll see how this next round goes for them. It looks like pretty much everyone else will be buying besides. Well, this may be where the Jet pops her ult, but to be honest, normally when it's a save round for a Jet, they pop their ult right away on the round.
Yeah.
So it doesn't seem like we heard any of the voice line for that. So
Yeah, you normally get the knives out pretty early.
yeah, not the movie, but we don't want to get copyrighted.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Knives Out, right? Good movie, by the way. 10 out of 10 would
never
recommend.
Seen it.
Oh, definitely recommend it. You should check it out. They actually named it after Valorant.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So it's like brand new too.
Yeah, definitely. No, you know, previously it was Project A, right? Project A? Is that what they called Valorant? Project B? They had a name for it when it was in
Project
beta.
something.
Yeah. So we're going to go ahead and watch Toji, see if he gets a pick. They do know that there's someone back, and that's called Snowman. Oh, and it looks like the Jet has an op as well. Interesting. I feel like we've tried to explain every possible scenario, and we've been wrong every time for SCSU.
You see the Viper off come out. Snacky gets a
Great
nice
pick there.
flick on the alting Reyna.
Are they sticking this?
I assume they are.
One enemy remaining.
Interesting. So the Viper
Oh,
falls.
there
It
you
looks like she's on flank. So Reyna's the last one on flank. UJ's gonna walk away with this round. Pretty cozy.
Yeah, I think they're gonna pick up that op in the back too.
Yep, looks like they got an op. And that's my man,
Oh.
too spoiled knowing exactly. So actually, fun fact, whenever you're walking, there's a little circle around your character that shows you the distance. And the spike only goes as far as the, like, what is that? There's diameter and radius,
Like the
right?
radius?
Is that the radius? What is it? Oh, no.
The circumflexion. I don't know.
I think it.
Thank you.
I think it's the radius,
yeah,
which
it
is the
should be
half of the
radius.
circle.
Yeah,
Yep.
radius is half.
Yep. So look at us. We're both college students.
The diameter would be the full, like, all the way
Length, right?
across.
Yep. Yep. So the radius is like the radius of it is how far away the bomb will explode to. So like, you see that even the same distance as that knife that you just saw. If you start from the center, as long as you're as far away as the radius, you're good to go. A little bit past, of course. Good times. Glad we were able to explain this math lesson. So looks like they're going to opt for the A push here. Toji's going to go ahead and be holding up the back at the moment. And did SCSU full stack B?
It looked like they did.
I am so confused.
Well,
but it looks
they
like
didn't full stack, but they almost full stack.
right. Very interesting.
Reloading.
They're opting to play so passive on the sites that they've been
Yeah,
playing
it's
on.
very interesting. Snacky will pop Reyna ult here.
Yep, she's going to go ahead and get a little aggressive. Oh, she almost gets the pick there. Nice pick there by Toji. So it's going to be a 2v3, almost a 2v2.
Last player standing.
Oh, it is going to be a 1v3 now.
Oh, the knives come through.
The knives come through for SCSU. All right, well, I mean, you know, a little unorthodox, but SCSU is going to take the round.
They made it work, and in fact, they made it work with, 3 people still left alive. So overall, great round for them. Not exactly what UJ would like to see is you burn Reyna ult there, and I believe you give the op over, as I think they waited for their jet to go pick it up.
Yeah, I think you're right.
So probably, knowing that the other team has an op now, or at least assuming they do.
Right.
And then also without that Reyna ult, not the best round overall. Still a lot of ults, 3 ults ready, and Sova ult technically could be online this round as well.
Yeah, for sure.
So
I think I'd like to see them entry with Toji's ult here. I'm not certain what site they're going to opt for. So it does look like they're going to go ahead and push mid and then have a little bit of a separate aggression.
and there's that op.
Toji's going to fall to the op, down long. On B long, falls there. Recon bolt, stick Snacky. She's going to try to, she's going to run towards her teammates. Interesting. Okay, UJ survives.
As the bolt falls off, so luckily the Sova did not have that last information on that ult
There's
shot.
someone down tunnel. Oh, she didn't see. Oh, but
my
she gets the pick.
goodness.
Man, I don't know what's running through that.
She should not be alive here.
No, that stage should have won that fight. Oh, our spike carrier's down.
Mid.
Nice little TP there. Snacky's going to work up, play some mid-aggression, and probably get the flank here.
Yeah, this is going to be quite the flank, and I don't think they're. Oh, I guess they were expecting her. And she does win the trade, so it is a 2v2. Jet has the op.
And she
Have
was
no
B last season.
information with Viper, however.
And now they know they're both there. They know that they're both on B site. All right, so they're going to go ahead and take this
30
and get this
seconds
plant
left.
down, and they're going to be playing for. They're going to be playing the hold down spike.
Yeah, I'd like to see him hold right here.
Yeah, I agree. I like this angle right here. I just hope that they get a bit of a cross. No doubt that there may be someone that's going to be coming. They're going to know where she is off of that. Are they? I just don't even know what to expect.
I'd assume they're not saving.
I would hope they're not saving.
But
Last player
Yep,
standing.
they went long. Interesting. So they're going to go ahead and did it sound like someone's on spike right now?
no.
No.
One enemy remaining.
Oh, and Snacky gets one, not able to pick up the second one though, and that's going to be 2 rounds in a row for SDSU.
Yeah.
And that's a 5-4 score line.
You got to give them. You can't count SCSU out yet. Especially, this would be more of a attacker-sided map actually. So it's interesting to see that the attack side is a little like not quite where you want it to be.
Yeah, it's Definitely not. Not. I think what UJ was expecting going into this. SDSU putting up a little bit more of a fight than they expected, and it may come off the fact that they play kind of unorthodoxly. So what you would normally expect to turn out in a round one is not turning out in a round
Not
one.
at all. I will. So this is going to be my favorite play of the day. If
Yeah,
this works out the way, you know what's going on,
Yeah,
right?
I
He's
100%
gonna
do.
pull his dimensional drift, and he's gonna pop out of it. He's gonna shorty someone, hopefully, and he's gonna dip off site. Oh yeah, let's see this action. Oh yeah, oh yeah, that's my favorite play.
And trade
for
out
Yoru.
guns and
Look at
instantly
that.
grab the Vandal.
It's such a good play.
Yeah, two spoiled executed it very well.
I can't even tell you how many times I've been horrified as that has occurred to me. Because Yoru, there was one map I was playing in a game of ranked where literally,
Pretty good swing there for
Yeah, that was.
SDSU with 2 people.
so it looks like Apotheosis does have 2 shock darts. I would like to see him use those here. It looks like she saw someone go through the smoke.
One enemy
Nice
remaining.
kills by Apotheosis there, gets 2. He has 2 in his chamber. He's going to go ahead and grab this Phantom and look to...
Here's them, yeah.
There we go.
Collect
Nice
this
little
round.
3-piece.
Yeah, 3 on the round, very well done, and gets the op out of it. So UJ picking up that, or picking up an op for free. Love to see that.
Unfortunately, it looks like the Jet, they did not want to take the op, question mark. So we didn't end up taking the op into this round. I agree, normally. So the Jet must have dropped it in favor of a Phantom.
Yeah.
The more you know.
Huh, interesting.
Well, Angel of Fallen, fortunately, enjoyed our geometry lesson. So thank you, Angel. I hope you...
You're welcome. What can I say? I took math 098 here
Hey!
at UJ, so
Let's go, baby. Too easy. Is as, you know, as UJ students say, too
it's
easy.
true.
But we're going to go ahead and see some B aggression here. I do like this call. Let's see what their eco on the other side is. Yep, they are going to have almost a full buy round. The Reyna may be running a Spectre or low util and light shield, but they're going to go ahead and start making their move on B and get the plant down.
Yeah, Joe just full going in, no smokes or anything. His entire team's around him, so he should be okay.
Nice
Snap
blind
takes
there.
a good kill. Instantly pops ult as well.
I don't mind that call. I think that's a good idea. We're getting to the last 2 rounds of this map. I'd like to see the rest of the ults called in by the end of this.
Yeah, I agree with you.
It looks like SCSU may, yeah, they opted to go with the save round, which, you know, I guess that
I mean,
makes sense.
it's a save round, but their Jet picks up 2 here, which
Yeah, she
does
does.
One
leave
enemy remaining.
opportunity for SDSU to secure this round. It's looking the wrong way.
He
though.
must have heard Snacky running.
Yeah,
and
I'm gonna assume that he did, because
Last round
otherwise
before
there's
the
no
switch.
way he's facing that way.
There's no bank.
wow, I love this spray. I don't think I've ever seen this spray.
That's because he's
Sweating
sweaty with the
breach.
shorty.
Hey, oh, look at that. Oh, good.
It's Too Spoiled's favorite thing to do is.
Oh, can't blame him. Can't blame him. Oh, so they're going to go ahead and go grab Spike. Well, we're going to see. I have a feeling they... I don't know. It looks like they're playing a bit split here. They might make the B call.
Yeah, I feel like it's gonna be a little bit slow at first, and then once they kind of figure out or get a pick, it'll be very quick.
So the Jet must have been playing for op this round. They know that Jet's mid, and the Viper's on B. So Viper may pop ult here as soon as UJ starts to make a little bit of an aggression.
Yeah.
So they're going to
This
go
should
ahead
be
and
a
use some
pretty
util
good
here.
owl drone.
Deploying
Yep.
drone.
He's going to go with the low. Go and clear. Going through smoke. Gonna check snowman here. Yep, there is one snowman. Nice pick there. Nice. Let's see if he gets a shock dart kill. Little short. And it looks like actually, I like this call.
Yeah, a lot of util just came out. You wanna see a quick rotate here, I think.
Yeah, they're gonna go ahead and use the Omen ult to get onto A.
And
which
now he's already in possession or in
Spike
position
down, attacker
to come up
spawn.
with kills. So Joe's set up pretty nicely here. However, Toji does fall while crossing.
yeah, he did end up falling, but it looks like oh boy.
Oh, Joe takes an aggressive fight. Does get down. UJ Snacky picks up 1 though on the rotate. Oh, picks up 2.
Nice picks by UJ Snacky. Let's go ahead and see. Oh, so it looks like there was the aggression on the backside. So they're going to be looking for anyone that pushes out on that little ledge onto ramp. On rafters, I should say. So they're going to play back. Apotheosis is going to play for his ult.
Looks like he's playing for ult here.
He's going to go ahead and... Yep, he gets the one there. He's going to wait it out. So they know that there's 1 left.
Pretty hard for right there.
All right. Well, you know, we were talking about how maybe it wasn't quite the attack round that they wanted to see, but
Switching sides.
Yeah, you know,
You know?
it's 8-4 at the half, so you know that's not anything you can really complain about.
no, not at all. Not at all. Better than the 9-3 curse.
Yeah, I think it was a little worrisome when it was 5-4, but you know,
Yeah, you're right.
UJ I think kind of felt the pressure and kind of stepped it up in those last 3 rounds there.
Definitely.
And you know, now they're sitting much more comfy going into this defense. And also when it comes to defense, like you have the Omen for smokes, you're gonna get information every single time out of the Sova on this A site. So
and
it's-
the KO.
yeah, it's not
on
like
the B
oh
side,
yeah,
yeah.
and the KO's knife. So like really overall, it's not too bad of a defensive comp.
No, not at all. Actually, so they did tend to opt for less of sentinels and more of the information, which I think I personally, on this case, I like that. I think it works well for this group of 5 to play together. So it looks like they know it's going to be an A push because they haven't seen anything on B, they haven't seen anything on A, and Snacky's going to be going
Yeah,
for the flank.
Snacky's on like the perma flank right now.
And she hears one, almost
Pick
ends up
it.
falling,
Yeah,
but gets
will
the
pick
pick.
up the kill. And misses that first shot, very scary. Too Spoiled picks up 1 as well.
One enemy
Nice
remaining.
picks.
Snacky
And they know where the
Yeah.
last is. Good job, guys.
That was a good flawless coming out there on pistol round.
Yeah, and only 2 of them fell to half health. Well, I mean, Snacky got a heal.
Yeah,
But that's Reyna.
that is Reyna, most busted character in Valorant.
What?
Most busted. Do
Now
not
that-
even.
Now that Jet is nerfed.
The fact I never thought Jet was like busted compared to Reyna.
Really?
Reyna is busted. You
See-
should not be able to put 250 damage into a Reyna and she still is like 150 HP. This is garbage.
That's fair. That is fair. You know.
Standing ahead.
The amount of duels I've lost to like alting Reynas is just like
Yeah.
astronomical.
Especially when she gets her, you know, faster rate of fire.
Yeah,
Gets,
and the thing is like the other person playing Reyna may be like bottom fragging and I might be top fragging and I still will die to the alting Reyna just because it's an alting Reyna. Not fun.
well said. Indeed.
But
So-
Snacky shows that Reyna ability and we'll get 1 very early here. Actually get a second.
Spike
Missed
planted.
it. But Joe picks up a kill, the boy.
Joe the boy. And it looks like they played a bit split there. They sent 2 on A,
One
and then
enemy
they...
remaining.
Oh, nice pick there by 2 Spoiled. He's going to keep bobbing and weaving. Him and this Viper going to be playing games.
Yeah, it's a very...
Oh, they're going to just get the free defuse anyways. It doesn't even matter.
I want to see him run.
Oh, and I
there we
swap
go.
away. There he gets the pick.
I wanted to see him just run at her until he got the
With the
kill.
Spectre, yeah. 12 bullets and a dream, baby. Oh, good.
Thank you. Gives the Phantom over to Snacky. Will, I'd assume, buy something or
I
get
need a
something
drop
bought
axe.
for him. Yep, and there we go. Gets the Vandal given over to him.
The clean white Reaver Vandal.
It's true,
Classic.
that's one of my favorite Vandal
I need a
skins.
drop.
Yeah, what would you say the other ones are?
I'm a pretty big fan of, well, that's not the Vandal, but I normally use the Phantom, and the Phantom one that plays music, pretty legit.
The Z one?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a pretty cool one.
The red and black Vandal is also pretty sweet.
Yeah.
That's my
Red and
next
black
favorite.
Reaver.
Yeah, the Reaver. Honestly, the Reaver skins look better on the Vandal.
Yeah, they do.
And yeah, that's how I feel about that.
Respect. I'm a big Blast X fan for the Phantom. I enjoy seeing that skin, so I have that one, and then I have the Reaver Vandal, and I love both of them. Too clean,
Spike planted.
as the boys say. But, you know, actually, I do like the skin that Snacky's running right now. I don't think I've seen
I
it.
do like that one as well. It's a little more timid, you know, kind of peaceful.
Yeah, and I'm glad we're talking more about the skins right now than we are about the actual
Yeah,
gameplay, which is
Standing ahead.
truly what you want out of
UJ
your casters.
actually down pretty good
Oh.
here. Good
Nice
bait
pick there.
out.
Looks for... They're gonna... Nice blind there.
Yeah, really good blind.
He's gonna have to stick this. Oh, that was...
Yeah, that's a...
Reverse, reverse.
You're gonna have to frag pretty hard here as he starts the stick. I don't know if he's even
No,
gonna be
they're
able
not
to
gonna
get
be
it.
able to get it. They just actually, in this case, need to die
Last player standing.
so that they can save their kill.
Yeah, well,
That was a good,
Yeah.
a good attempt there from UJ. I'm pretty sure it was a bit more of a
One enemy
bonus they played.
remaining.
And 2 of them fall to the bomb anyways.
yeah,
And
you know, by playing that poking game, they essentially had to stay for much longer than they wanted.
Yeah.
They weren't able to get out. So overall, doesn't really hurt UJ too much, other than the fact that they lose the round, but definitely hurts SDSU in terms of econ.
Thank you.
yes, it definitely did. It looks like they're not even going to be... They're going to probably be saving here. With 3,300, 35, 39. This does not look like a round that will go in favor of
Yeah,
SDSU.
the one thing you might see is like a share of eco, or
That is very true.
but like even that isn't great. And Clicky with the tier 1 for 3 months. That is a
Spike down.
sheesh. Give him a sheesh.
Oh, do
Give
I
it
have
to
to give him the
Yes,
sheesh?
you have to.
Sheesh! There we
Clicky with
go.
a huge sub coming in. Also had a great week at Hearthstone. Didn't quite make top 8, but is somewhere in the 13th to 9 range. So, you know, was right on that edge, and hopefully he'll get it this next upcoming week, I believe. I don't know when Hearthstone does their stuff.
I think that it's similar to Smash, and it's once a month for these
Oh,
next couple
well.
months.
Maybe that is the case.
But hey, you know, maybe Clicky
You know-
will correct us.
If you think about it, he's, you know, in the top 15, so, and they take the top 8, you know, one good weekend and he's there, so you love to see it. Had a great showing, went 4-2 overall. Played some tough competition.
Oh, yeah. I was watching some of the matchups that were occurring on that Saturday and saw a lot of the Swiss rounds. And
30
it was
seconds
pretty
left.
pretty fun to watch because there was some tough competition going for most of the players.
Yeah, you had quite a few legend players there for Hearthstone, which is essentially like the highest rank you can get.
That's impressive.
So yeah, it was really good competition. Oh, almost
Toji
gets
ends
the
up
Reyna
falling.
too.
10 seconds
Getting
left.
So-
that Reyna would have been huge.
It would have been huge. It looks like it is going to
Spike
be
planted.
a 2v2 going into this. And Snacky's on the flank already. They're going to be playing in the Viper Pit, I'm sure.
Yeah, I would be amazed if they weren't. I'd assume one's right behind the boxes here. Yeah.
One enemy
Yeah.
And the other one, I'm not completely sure. Oh, right there.
Oh, Snacky. Nice play and swing there to get the 2.
Yeah, and Snacky picks up 3 there. Very nice, or very well done. Looks like they're gonna half defuse it.
Yep.
Share the well.
Nice little head nods coming in from UJ. Nice 2v2 retake there. Snacky was able to read him like a book.
Yeah. I really figured somebody was gonna be behind that first box.
Yeah, you called that
there's
right
not-
away.
There's not really a reason you wouldn't hold there, especially in a Viper alt. Because you know you can essentially just wall bang the box and get the kill, or you can just make that quick little swing and you have vision where they don't.
Right.
So you know, pretty easy read there, to be honest. Where the Viper was playing was definitely going to be a little bit harder to figure out.
Right.
But you know, Snacky, who plays Viper a lot,
Standing
just
ahead.
knew.
Just read the mind. I would have probably liked to see the Viper play where the mouse is right back here.
Yeah,
Almost part of
definitely in the back part.
Yeah, just because that would have given her a little bit more of an advantage going into that fight because they could spam towards the bomb if needed. Nice pick there by 2 Spoiled.
Does get traded though.
It does. Apotheosis ends up falling. He's only at 7 in the clip. He's going to go ahead and back out and
Man's
reload.
running Odin from distance.
Yeah, he is. Oh, and he
Will
gets
get taken.
picked by the Marshal. Oh, nice pick by you just
Spike
Snacky
down
to start.
A.
Nice. Oh, Snacky gets
And
2
a
nice
second.
ones here. Knows where the last player is.
And they know what she has too. And she's going to get the deagle. She's going to go for the deagle play.
Oh, but finds out that she did move a little bit. So now she is on low ground someplace. Needs to be a little careful.
Oh, yeah. Yep, they see her. They know where she is. I love that they're opting to go with the Marshall play here. Respect. Oh, but they do get the trade, which is good timing.
Yeah,
But nice shots by the Reina nonetheless.
Arena picked up, what, 3 kills there?
Match point.
I think so,
I believe
yeah.
it was 3 kills with the Marshall. Very nice.
All right, well, UJ's going into a comfortable lead. Oh, clicky. Thank you. And we got Arc with the spam. Let's go. The best possible thing. You know, we could probably make a more legitimate Valorant one, but who cares? I mean, that's a copy pasta from the copy pasta lords of CSGO.
They compete next Halloween weekend.
Next Halloween weekend. Oh, so, yeah, they got 2
So
weeks
the-
from now, right?
The
About a week and a half?
29th, 30th, 31st.
Halloween weekend.
Halloween.
Oh, so it looks like it's going to be an A push here. Joe's going to go ahead and pop that ultimate and get across. Oh, yeah. Is he going for it? Oh, Joe.
Yeah, a little ambitious there, I think.
Yeah, he was staring him in the eyes and decided not to cancel. I think Joe may have thought that he would have been shot, but oh, yeah, okay.
Spike down.
He does
A.
have the shorty if wanted. Let's see what happens here. Oh,
Misses his shorty shots and will not be able to get out. EJ in a 3v2 right now. Now a 2v2. It's still
Wow.
Spike planted.
and they know where the other
Yeah,
is.
Snacky will get an easy kill on the wrap.
Player
Oh.
He'll
standing.
go down. Oh,
And
but Toji's
that's-
cold. Little snap with it.
Nice little flick there. And he's going to go ahead and blind himself
Yeah.
because there's no reason not to, you know, at this
It's all
point.
his.
Did
It's,
he pop his ult once?
No, I was hoping he'd pop it right now before he.
He should pop it
used.
right now.
Yeah, just like before he. Oh, there we go.
Man, look at that. We called it.
And
Oh,
so,
man.
you know, there's a quick 13-5 map 1 on Icebox. Headed to Bind next, which, you know, UJ loves. So
That's where,
SDSU is going to have to step up here.
yes, they are indeed. And that's actually where you're going to see me head off. I am going to be playing in the next map. So,
All right. Well, you know, you heard Pot of Greed first. Go have fun and, you know, do good. Don't let me down.
thank you.
But, yeah, we'll head to map 2 here. You see Snacky went 25 and 13, which is, you know, a big first fragger game for her as she swaps over from a primarily defensive champions to a frag champion. And Two Spoiled does what Two Spoiled does best, that 15 and 9. Also, Toji went 15 and 9. The only difference between them was 1 assist. So, you know, pretty close game there. As you saw, most of UJ on kind of flex rolls. Joe going 6 and 12 on the Omen, which, you know, not great, but not a bad surprise because, you know, we didn't really know if Joe could even had an Omen in his utility kit. He's a big Cypher player. Last time we saw him on Cypher, actually I believe last time we saw him on Sage when he kind of popped off. And, you know, Exapotheos playing the Sova on Icebox 9 and 10. Not the best day for him, but, you know, we'll see if he can bring it around next map. So, gonna head into Bind here. There we go. I was trying to figure out where the correct button was, but looks like we're gonna wait a little bit as we filter some players in and figure out who's all playing for us going into this Bind. Looks like Insanum and Pot of Greed will get their first time or their first games of the day in. Probably give Toji and Two Spoiled the map off. You'd expect if it does go to map 3 and SDSU, you know, pulls off the miracle and wins Bind, you would expect to see all starting 5 of UJ in. I don't think they would take that chance. However, they're gonna keep Joe in for the Cypher on this map, which I'm very excited to see. Cypher is very good on Bind. Looks like Exapotheosis is also staying in at the moment, possibly gonna be running a, well, you'd expect a Sova, which is kind of, well, actually Sova's used on this point quite a bit, just not normally what UJ runs. Looks like we're waiting on one more person here for UJ. It'll be kind of interesting to see who comes in as their fifth player. Probably just logging in at the moment. But yeah, I hope you guys are having a great weekend. This is technically our last day of fall break. We'll start up school tomorrow and, get back on that grind of education. So, good stuff here. I'm hoping that UJ will make this next map a little bit quicker so we can also get UJ Orange stream in here for Overwatch, as they also are playing tonight. Or at least we are expecting that they're playing tonight. We'll see if the game got moved again or not. Hopefully it didn't. Saw Overwatch Black take a tough loss to the University of Mizzou. Mizzou, a very good team, almost always in the top 15 teams in the nation. We played pretty well against them the first two maps, but the third map was a little bit brutal, but that's all right. They do have quite a skill disparity on us, as they are about a 4.1k rated team, and UJ Overwatch Black is about a 3.6, 3.5. So pretty big skill disparity, but we played pretty well against them. Almost had them a couple different times, especially in those first two maps. It looks like we're gonna see Skywalk come in as the fifth player for UJ here. It should be his first game ever on the UJ stage, so give a big warm welcome to Skywalk here. Should be pretty fun to watch him play, as this is his first game of the day. And his first game of his UJ career. Got two freshmen in right now, a senior, a junior, and I believe Expotheosis is a junior as well, possibly a sophomore. But yeah, it's nice to see UJ running some of these different lineups. You love to see Toji, and you love to see Too Spoiled, going off, and especially playing the maps that they love to play. But, it's also good to see some new faces, see some of the future of UJ, and, get them some experience in while they have the opportunity to. So should be getting into it here fairly soon is what I would expect. Not a whole ton of information though, but I'd assume now that we see the R come in, so looks like we should be good to go as long as UJ is fully prepared to enter the game here. Yep, and into bind we go. Gonna see hero picks here. I'm excited to see what UJ is gonna bring out. I expect Joe will play the Cypher here, and sure enough, he doesn't insta-lock it, but definitely is hovering over it. Brimstone will get locked in from Skywalk. First ever game, and he's playing the big boy Brim. Insanum on the typical Reyna, you love to see it. And Xbot is, from the looks of it, going to be choosing the Sova here. Kind of his comfort pick, but you might see him swap off. He's kind of thinking about it right now. We'll see what the other four decide to go with. Joe does lock in the Cypher, so you love to see that. That is his main. He loves playing the Cypher. And Insanum does lock in the Reyna, as Pot of Greed locks the Jet, and Expotheosis locks the Sova. So they all kind of go on comfort picks, or at least Insanum, Pot of Greed, and Expotheosis. Pot of Greed takes over the Toji spot, or takes over the Jet from Toji for this map. But, he He has played
Choose your
quite a
agent.
bit of Jet before. He's kind of our flex player on the UJ Valorant team. Fills pretty much whatever role is needed to do, and kind of plays all of it. So should be fine as he goes on to the Jet. Insane him on the Reyna, you'll expect to do a lot here. It is his main. He plays this map all the time. And as one of the starters playing your normal starting character for your current map, expect big things out of him. Maybe if we're lucky, we'll even see the crazy 30 or 40 bob. That'd be pretty fun to watch. Looks like they're kind of figuring out how they're going to hold this here. Sana might just play in the back and kind of wait. With Brimstone and Cypher, you should be able to get a lot of information on B to rotate. You shouldn't really need to look for kills too early. But looks like Insanum will come over and help him out just to give him a little bit more pressure if they push through the smoke too fast or anything like that. Pretty early action coming out here. And Xbox is going to have to back because the jet smoke is right there. You'd assume a push onto A, and with the nades coming in, you almost know that they're pushing onto A pretty hard.
Spike planted.
Spike already down on this A site, so as UJ's going to make their rounds over, knowing that B's pretty much useless at this point. See the early night ball come in. Jamal B picks up Skywalk, but Pot of Greed trades out
Last
for Cole.
player standing.
But SDSU kind of pops off and annihilates UJ there, so Exapoth left with 22 health in a pretty tight...
One enemy
Oh, he
remaining.
picks up one. Can he get the other? 22 health in a dream.
Concentrates over.
Has to stick it, essentially. Oh, he gets it, but I don't think he has time. But he, does he have time? Oh my gosh, he has time. Whew, sheesh. That was a bad one, but my throat hurts, so you're out of luck. But yeah, Exapotheos is coming up huge for UJ there. Picks up a kill, and that'll give him a nice little 3K, and UJ wins the round. You'd love to see it. Also had an update that Smash will be in the middle of November at some point, so that'll be another entry time for UJ Smash players to make the tournament.
Revealing area.
Smash had very good rounds as well.
Deploying drone. Stop that.
Seen Satum kind of on the lurk here. Oh, the Spectre spray kind of makes a difference, and he does a lot of damage, but will be taken down.
Spike down B. One enemy remaining.
And Joe running at him with the judge will clean up that trade kill. Expatheus will finish that round out again. So UJ picks up a quick second round, playing quite aggressively. Not going to see full buys come in, but we'll see a fairly full buy. UJ pretty confident right now.
That goes there.
It's a pretty common Cypher setup here.
Goes here.
Really like this angle that Joe's holding here. Seeing him pushing up with the Sheriff. Hopefully he can find something. Pot of Greed running the Marshal, kind of a difficult task playing this Jet. A whole ton of where the team's at. And yeah, he's going to go down as SDSU is now up 3 kills. And, he's Skywalk
planted.
and Joe are on their way to
Last
hopefully
player
get some kills
standing.
here. Skywalk will fall, however. That leaves Joe in a 1v4. See if he can clutch this up. It'll be very difficult, especially with the smokes in play. A lot of utility still as well. Tries to make his way over to the Marshall. Looks like he was going to try and save that, but we'll end up falling there. And SDSU
Drink
gets
some
on
water,
the board.
reload your mags, and let's get back out there.
So 2-1 on the scoreline. You know, pretty good push in there from SDSU. They're making really good use of that Sage Wall on A site. It'll be interesting to see how UJ will work around that Sage Wall and hopefully be able to either break it early or figure out how to set it up a little bit better.
Standing
Launching
ahead.
smoke.
Enemy spotted B.
Pretty decent one-way smoke coming out there.
Blocking sight.
Knows that there's some people in hookah, you know. And with that arrow coming in, they know that there is at least a Sova long, if not more. Sanum will pop alt here and swing quite aggressively, picking up that
Spike
kill.
down B.
And picks up another one. Sanum with two here. Pot of Greed swings at the perfect time and saves Insanum's life. However, Insanum will go down to Jamal B.
Blocking sight.
But UJ has spike control, and it is a
Spike's
3v2 right here. Pot of Green need to be a little careful not to walk through that teleporter. Be kind of funny to watch if he did, though. A very good smoke coming out.
One enemy remaining. 30 seconds left.
And just
Looks
like
I
that,
was the stronger one.
Joe trades out one kill, and Pot of Greed trades out Jamal, and that'll be an easy, nice win for UJ there. 3-1 on the scoreline.
Need a drop. Thanks.
See that Pot of Greed does have knives here. Wouldn't be surprised if next round or the round after, if he just ecos and uses knives instead. Kind of would like to see him get aggressive on mid here one of these plays, possibly the play that he has knives.
Scanning ahead. Get out of my way.
Pot of Greed trades out, you know, not too bad, but gives him information that Jet is long and Jet used knives. Sounds like all the knives were just used. Very interesting.
Shock dart.
Spike planted.
Spike does go down on A here, so Joe will start making his way over. UJ in a 3v3, but at the moment a 3v2 as Joe's not here yet. Knows that one is in
Revealing area.
showers. Oh, unfortunate recon bolt hits there. Joe is running a judge as well. Busts through that swings and not able to find the kill.
Last player standing. One enemy remaining.
Expotheos is just one more to kill. Oh, he gets him, but will not be able to defuse and gets out of there. So great job by him to hurt the eco. However, SDSU picks up the second round, and you know that's not something UJ really wants to see in a 3v2.
Stay taut as a bowstring. The fight demands it.
I would grab Weddle for casting Clicky. However, he will be casting Overwatch Orange probably after this. Hopefully UJ can speed this up a little bit and catch UJ Orange.
Standing
If not,
ahead.
we might join UJ Orange late. But yeah, I believe he is at the moment working with UJ Orange, so really spray the boxes here. Joe with this Bucky. And Sam gets picked up on the lurk. So early 5-4 lead here for SDSU.
Give me a corpse.
And you hear all of the teleporters, which means that is a hard rotate over to A.
Found them.
However, one stayed, and Alex is able to get a kill there. I believe that's his first. Oh no, it would be his second kill. And Joe finds one with the buggy. However, Expantius will die in a 3v3 yet again. Pot of Greed
30
pops the
seconds
knives
left.
here. Jordy picks up Joe. 2v3 for UJ here.
Spike
Knives
planted.
are out.
Last player
Oh, he
standing.
whiffs the knives. That's a feels bad moment there. So now just Skywalk here to hopefully find a way back into this round in this 3v2. It's the first kill.
One
It's the
enemy
second.
remaining.
That's 3 on the round. Just the Jet left, and oh, the Jet's holding the angle. And will secure that round for SDSU. Great retake
I'll teach 'em to
happening there
respect
from
their elders.
Skywalk. But unfortunately, not quite able to win the 3v1.
Oh, this is a nice spot.
See Joe doing his
Yes,
normal
this should do.
Cypher setup. Very strong.
That goes there.
At least they kept it in.
Oh, this is a nice spot.
Looks like he's going to put camera in hookah.
Scanning ahead.
With information on the boombot and on the drone, now they know where he's at. This is a very dangerous spot, but he just out mechanics, and Insanum wins that 1v1. You'd have to assume there's more, but Joe picks up one in hookah as well. Insanum now knows that there's an op long.
Still in sight.
Insanum setting up in a very good position here. Will go down to the op though. Kind of interesting that he chose to actually swing that. I would have liked to see him just sit and wait that out. I know it
Launching
feels
smoke.
bad waiting it out, but the fact that you know that she has an op and that you don't, kind of is a scary thing.
30 seconds left.
Expathiosis with only a sheriff here. Does find the kill,
Spike
however.
down
Pot of Greed
A.
already pushed through.
One
Will be
enemy
able to pick
remaining.
up a very easy kill. Spike is not down, so the only thing left is an op here. Jamal gets his third, though. If UJ plays the
10
smart,
seconds
they
left.
shouldn't have to worry too much. In fact, I might even like to see the ult invested there. However, the spike begins to get planted, and Exabathiosis will make sure that does not happen, as well as pick up the op. So, very well done by
Their
UJ.
lives are so meaningless. Might as well give them to me.
See that op most likely going over into Pot of Greed, and sure enough it does. See, Expathiosis is at 9 and 3, really already equaling his kill total from last map, and you know we're only 7 rounds in, so that's very nice from him.
Get out of my way!
Gonna watch this op shenanigans here. Doesn't find it on the initial kill as he was seen. However, most likely going to repeat this. Apotheosis falls though, but Skywalk picks up 2, and you know, just like that, UJ is in the lead. However, the plant will most likely go down here.
Spike
The wall
planted.
is in the way. This Sage Wall is actually being quite the nuisance here for UJ. Unfortunately, he gets spotted, but
Nowhere to run!
oh, they're playing for defuse. Very smart from them. I'd like to see him almost just run at him here.
Prepare for hellfire!
And the Brimstone ult comes in to overlap as well.
One enemy remaining.
Yeah, very well played from SDSU there. They're going to secure this 4th round and tie things up at 4. You know, they played very well on that, you know, playing for their alts. They do invest, too, just for 1 round win.
From the front.
I think you would have liked to see preferably just the Sobal and possibly the Brimstone for a later alt. Another option I would like to see is if Skywalk here got a little bit aggressive with his ult. I feel like there's, especially that last round, he could have ulted this this A cubby, A short area and gotten a pick or 2 off and, you know, maybe denied the possibility of that ult. However,
Smoke's
it
down.
chooses not to use it there, so SDSU will pick up the round. Potagreed does find one with the op. I'm assuming op showers and makes a quick rotate over here.
Deploying drone.
That drone won't get a whole ton of information
Launching smoke.
for SDSU as Potagreed takes it down. He's taking a very aggressive, tight op angle here.
Smoke's down.
The Roomba spotting him out will give information away.
You will not kill my allies.
The rest comes out, so you know that at least
Here.
one is in shower at work in the lobby.
Revealing area.
Grounded.
And Potagreed picks up a nice kill on Jamal.
30 seconds left.
Shock dart.
Potagreed gets another one here. Almost gets the quick scope, but will not be able to find it. EJ now in a 3v3 yet again. Ray's ult does come out here, but
10
as they go
seconds
through,
left.
SDSU will die. This
Scanning
makes it
ahead.
a 2v3, and kind of a
Spike
rough
planted.
spot for UJ as you're down in you're down in numbers and Spike's down, so you're playing retake here, and you have to wait for Skywalk to rotate from A. Good TP play coming out there. Skywalk gets one though pretty easily. Evens things up at 2 apiece. You know, that one's in hookah based off that.
Last player
Interesting
standing.
that he didn't turn around to destroy it. As Jordy will get the kill.
Enemy remaining.
Exabathios with the Sheriff. Gets the nice little one tap.
Concentrate, Sova.
Oh, unfortunately pulls out the knife, and Jordy will get another one. And SDSU takes its first lead of the entire series as a 5-4 on Bind. Very surprising, as UJ absolutely loves this map. The UJ won the first map, 13-5. Angel of Fallen 11, and you know, now we're in the second map of Bind, and we're down 1 right now, which is, you know, SDSU playing very well for taking UJ to their favorite map. UJ not quite performing as well as I think they'd like to, but, you know, looking to turn that around right here.
Smoke's down.
Watch this.
Shock dart.
Joe gets picked off very early here.
Headshot.
But Potagreed picks up 1, which is a pretty nice kill. Makes things even, but you'd expect a pretty hard push coming in here.
Launching smoke.
Sanum in a wonderful spot, but we'll need to land the shots. Can't quite
Spike
get them
planted.
to connect, and Sanum will drop. Potagreed's still with the knives out, so is in a fairly good position to be able to pop off and secure this round. The wall, however, is an issue, as he's going to have to use the ability to get over it or wait for his teammate. Well will that happen? Xbox is down. However,
One enemy
he
remaining.
does pick up 2. Just needs 1 more. Has to get on the spike, however. I don't think he's going to have time, even if he does secure this kill. Yeah, and unfortunate, as the SDSU jet also did not get out, or did get out.
Distracted once I reveal them. Make sure
So UJ down 2 rounds now. They're going to have to come up with a play to win, and, you know, they have 4 alts on their side. I'd really like to see them invest some of these. And honestly, investing them sooner than later is, you know, these next 2 rounds should be about it for defense, and then you're on the attack.
Smoke's down.
Scanning ahead. There they are.
You can see, like, right there, I wouldn't mind a very early alt coming out of Xbox.
Launching smoke.
Take flight.
However, will stop
Enemy
and
mark.
look for some information. Knows that there's jet showers. Sanum goes down 2, and that is not very good for UJ here. You'd expect they'd probably will rotate to A, but at this point, you don't really know. But you see grenades come in at A, and that is a pretty good indicator here. You hear that wall go up on A as well. Skywalk whiffs his shots, unfortunately, and Joe's running this Odin again. Very
Last
interesting
player
to see
standing.
him. So it's the Odin 1v5. Gets one very easily. Well done by him. But, you know, one's not quite going to do it right now. He needs at least 3 or 4 more. It's the second. Oh, almost picks up the third. So he will kill 2 with the Odin. But unfortunately, EJ's down 3 rounds now.
Round in the half.
Save nothing.
So going into last round of the half, if you have 4 alts, I'd assume you use all 4 here, as, you know, they're not going to carry over into the next round. Possibly you could see him get fairly aggressive here in terms of alts as well. Force some early picks knowing that they don't have their as. Spathos is shooting Potagreed twice with his ult. However, Potagreed not quite getting out of the way. So 58 HP, pretty much entirely self-inflicted.
Get out of my way!
And Joe will get killed on the lurk, which means, you know, SDSU's up, or no, is now even.
Scanning ahead.
But you'd expect probably a B rotate here. At least that's what I would expect to happen. Kill Joe on the lurk, you know that there's a good chance. However, it could also be like a fake rotate, and they could stay A here and play very passive.
30 seconds left.
As I say
Spike
that, Satan
down
picks
A.
up 2, as it ended up being a fake lurk. Here's another one, but not exactly sure from where. And
10 seconds left.
somehow they got to the back.
Last player
Oh
standing.
no, Insanum whiffs the swing by SDSU's cold, and
Clutch.
you know, there's not enough time for them to plant.
Some
and
things you just
UJ
can't
will
teach.
get the win on the round, which is what they needed, especially going into this
Switching
halftime.
sides.
We move in.
Um,
Got it?
Still not very clean play coming out from UJ here. Hopefully their attack will look a little bit better and they'll clean some things up here. So 7-5 going into the half. Went into last half of Icebox at 8-4 UJ. So kind of on the downside, or on the the opposite side of things here as we head into this pistol round. Good head nods, good head nods. Location will be revealed, but it'll only be one tick, so not the worst thing.
Reloading.
Reloading.
Boombot comes through the teleporter. We'll give some more information. Joe, however, still on this A site lurk. Looks like a pretty aggressive approach A here, as DJ will push their way onto site. Oh, and Sam swings the showers to find two.
Our spike carrier is killed.
And Jamal's
Spike
kind of
down
having
A.
himself a game here on
Last
mine.
player standing.
Exapathius does get the kill on Jamal, but you know, now in a 1v4 situation, with the smoke in front of him, will be very difficult.
Oh.
30 seconds left.
Found them.
And Jordy will pick up that final kill. And now it's 8-5 on the side of
What
SDSU.
do you say, drone?
So pistol round
Ready
doesn't
to
go the way
stretch
they
your
want it to
wings?
go. You know, credit to Ascent, GG, and Jamal B on SDSU really popping off for their team. Only two in double digits with 18 apiece. You see Exapathios leading for UJ with 12 and 9 on the kill sheet. So hopefully UJ can figure out a way to come back here. It's Chazzy. Thanks for the raid with 6 viewers, man. Hope you had a good stream. You know, you're tuning in, for those who don't know, the University of Jamestown Overwatch, or
Reloading.
not Overwatch,
Enemy spotted
Valorant
B.
game. Right now it's University of Jamestown
Spike.
against South Dakota State University. University of Jamestown did take map 1 of Icebox 13-5. They are down in the second map of Bind. See a lot of early damage happening here, and Jordy gets 2 with the Spectre.
No more charges left.
Jordy finds a third with Joe,
Last player
and he
standing.
finds a fourth. They
Spike down B.
probably will let him try an ace, and yeah, and Jordy's gonna come up with the ace here. That's also very not good, as that's
Enemies
5
close.
points into
Eyes up.
into Sage's ult economy, which means she'll have ult here very soon. And Sage's ult of rezzing an ally can be literally round winning and game changing. So UJ really not enjoying the last 2 rounds here. However, Jordy does join Jamal and Ascent in the double digits in kills, so SDSU will be a fan of that one. Sam putting good damage in here, but doesn't quite get the kill.
Buried.
However, Joe picks up a kill onto Jamal, which is a very nice start. As I say that, though, Soy Sauce will take Insanum's head off, and no, Pot of Greed walks into the grenade. Very unfortunate turn of events here.
Take flight.
Some recon drone come out, get quite a bit of information, but shock darts come through, and that is not good. Joe finds his second,
Reloading.
so that is a good thing, as it makes it even.
Smoke's down.
Trying to find a way onto site here. Planted. Oh, a lot of damage on
Spike
Cold,
down
but
A.
Skywalk will go down.
Last player
picks up the kill,
standing.
and Ascent holding
30
a
seconds
very
left.
aggressive angle that kills Joe. It's up to Expotheosis now to find these last 2 kills and get Spike down. Very difficult task. Kinda hits him with the fake.
10 seconds left.
Oh, so much damage. And Ascent finds 3 on the round. And you know, SDSU looks much more comfortable on this map than they did on Icebox. UJ needs to be a little bit worried. Otherwise, we might be seeing a map 3 here. SDSU is only 3 rounds away from taking this map. And it would be only the 2nd time that UJ has ever dropped bind.
We win. We survive.
Insane, I'm running the Sheriff here on the Reyna. Hopefully, looking to get a nice early pick here. And Joe goes down to Jordy. Insane is just getting pelted with these Sonic arrows as they know he's pushing up Juan. Pot of Greed does get the trade onto Jordy here. So positives as they enter this team site.
Shock dart.
And Expotheosis gets a shock dart kill onto Soy, so now UJ up for the first time in quite a while. However, as I say, that Cold will go down. Cold gets another.
Launching smoke.
Last player standing.
Unfortunate timing of getting our smokes down. Expotheosis will go down as well. SDSU is going to be able to easily disarm this bomb. And just like that, it's a 5-11 in favor of SDSU. And that's not very promising for UJ. They have to really turn, you know, flip the switch here and win these duels and take sites a little bit better and, you know, not lose so many people going on. You see Joe does grab the Odin. Be interesting to see how he's going to use that.
Here.
I think it's mostly for spraying and spraying through this potential wall.
Spike's
But
here. Keep up.
and you see the wall come out, instantly broken. So Insanum does find Cold, so that's a big start. That's what you'd like to see. Knows where the other one is, gets 2. Gonna push very aggressively through this backside of B. As UJ goes and plants. We'll find a 3rd. Needs to get that heal off, and we'll get that heal off. So that's a big start. Gets his 4th. Gonna try and ace himself. Runs right through as he wants the ace. Will be taken out by the op, however. And with the knowledge of that being an op, you'd expect, or you'd be expecting a save, especially in a 5-11. I think you play very passively here. You make the jet come to you. So at this point, it's not. Oh, but Expotheos gets the kill onto Jamal. Very well done, as it also gets the op out of the
They
hands.
don't have a single life worth saving.
Expotheos is kind of just, you know, rolling compared to last game. 15 and 12 so far on the score sheet. Ascent and Jamal have really turned it on from last game as well, with 22 and 12 and 19 and 12. Really holding this SDSU team up.
Now, where's the top shot?
Gonna be able to see full buys come out here. Opting not to shoot it this time and instead play the passive, but Insanum does go down. I believe he was lurking. Yeah, Insanum was lurking on A, and they spot him out and end up getting the kill on him. Needs to be very careful. Reloading the Odin takes quite a long time.
Enemy spotted B. Reloading.
Reloading.
Shock darts start coming in.
Nowhere to run!
They do get the ult out of the enemy solo, which is very good.
Enemy
And
down.
Expelthiosis will get the kill on Jordy, which is also massive. However, UJ UJ has two players very low
30
health, and
seconds
it
left.
is a 4v3. So UJ with the rotate, not out of the woods yet, and definitely not out as Jamal picks off Skywalker.
Last
Spike
player
carrier is dead.
standing.
Soy sauce gets the
Spike
kill as
down
well.
A.
Xboth will get cold, but, you know, 3v1 now.
10
He's at
seconds
5
left.
HP, very difficult task. And there's no way he can get this plant down either.
Out of charges. Scanning ahead.
So, unfortunate round for UJ as they lose too many people early, and oh no, Expothiosis will go
Match
down at
point.
the very end too.
Find them. I kill.
So match point now for SDSU, and you know, UJ's got to be perfect from here on out if they want to win this game.
No prisoners.
See Pot agreed buying the Vandal.
Reloading.
Reloading.
Sam pops the ult here, and we'll find the early
Smoke.
kill.
Enemy spotted B.
Pretty good attempt there. Knives come out as they really want to secure this round.
Get
And
out
the
of my
plant
way.
will go down, so 3v2. Enemy Jet also pops knives here.
One enemy remaining.
Pot agreed with a nice cheeky little angle there. However, will go down to Jamal's knives. You know, you assume that UJ kind of was just playing for spite now, and yeah, and as Jamal looks to hunt kills from Skywalker Log,
I can't
he
be
will
away for
die.
long. Let's end this
So
quick.
UJ gets the round, gets an op, and gets the knife ult out of Jet. So big win, or big round win for them. But you know, they've got to continue this for at least another 4 rounds, at least another 4 rounds to push this into overtime.
You know what to do.
Deploying drone. Revealing area.
Cutting their vision. Cutting their vision.
Seen Sam get very aggressive with those leers there, and really looking for him. Good nades come in, however, will deter him back.
Oops.
Reloading.
So Pot agreed finds the lurking Sage, which is pretty big. Lots of damage on the side of UJ, however, and no one really to heal. And
Our spike
especially
carrier
with
is
the
killed.
scent picking up 2 there. However, Pot agreed gets
Spike
one, but
down
Cold
A.
finds the other 2
Last
UJ
player
players,
standing.
and this is not looking good. Will trade out for the rifle, which is the correct move. Needs to push out of here. Oh, will hit the TP, but doesn't have spike. And it won't matter as Cold chases him and will
Defenders
secure
win.
the kill. So SDSU picks up map number 2, and you know, almost in the same fashion as UJ picked up map number 1. 13-5 map number 1, 13-7 map number 2. And UJ looked like they really kind of came into their own right there. Or SDSU, I should say, really came into their own right there. Ascent popped off and Jamal popped off from last game, both dropping 26 and 22. Insane and Pot agreed, respectively dropping 16 apiece, and Xpot dropping 17, but just wasn't enough to get past the on blind. So that's a big pickup for SDSU, and forces a game 3, which UJ has only had one other game 3 before. So looks like we'll be heading into map 3 here. Not what UJ was expecting or wanted to see out of this. You might see, I'd assume all 5 starters are coming back into the game for UJ. So I'm going to see a break as we try and switch in some people here. Got to give them some time to log back on and well, while we take this brief intermission here, how have you been, chat? We haven't seen you. Well, I guess we did see you this weekend too, but how have you guys been? Hope you guys had a good weekend. It is Monday, which always is a sad thing, but looking to have some fun going into this week. That's what this week's all about. Let's have some fun with it. So, should be a good time. I hope you guys are having a good time here tonight. I know I'm having a great time. We're on that UJ, we're on our grind back to Thanksgiving break here, and midterms was this past week, so pretty exciting stuff there. Then we gotta make it to Thanksgiving break and have a nice week off from school and most likely from competition. I believe that none of the tournaments go on during that week, so probably have a week off. However, we do have some exciting news coming up. November, let me check the calendar real quick. November 5th and 6th. 5th and 6th or 6th and 7th, but I'm pretty sure it's 5th and 6th. We will be doing our 24-hour live stream which, you know, is super fun. You'll get to see all different sorts of games, all the players, you know, playing games that either they don't normally play or even games they do play. But get to see all of us. You'll get to interact with all of us. You should, if there comes a time where, you know, we're playing games that have bigger lobbies and stuff, we may be able to get some of the viewers in to play as well. Should be pretty fun. It's a great way to interact with us, great way for us to interact with you, and, you know, really thank you guys for your guys' support, and coming into the streams and subbing and all that and following and all that kind of good stuff. So pretty exciting for the 24-hour live stream. You know, you normally have some events that aren't typically seen here on UJ. So like you might see some Hearthstone battlegrounds. You might see some Widow 1v1s for Overwatch. You might see some Valorant, you know, 5v5, but it's not, you know, your normal players. It might be, you know, some of the Overwatch players or some of the Hearthstone players and stuff like that. I know one of my favorites from last year, other than the Widow headshot, was definitely being in the League custom 5v5s. That was a lot of fun. You know, you get to play with the League players, but at the same time, you're playing with people who don't really know a whole ton about League, so always super fun to hop into the 24-hour live stream and, you know, check that out. Also, that if that's a great time to, you know, be able to ask questions and, you know, get answers from us as casters and as players. Sometimes we're, you know, too busy playing or too busy casting the game to really get to some of the questions. So it's a good time to ask questions and, you know, really tune in and interact with us, and possibly, you know, if we need people, have you guys join along with us. Doesn't happen a whole ton, but, you know, get a little VIP play with the players kind of deal if there's room. So, you know, always pretty exciting to tune in and, you know, see if you can, what you can be a part of here at UJ. Looks like or at least the map selected at the moment is Haven. So pretty interesting that is most likely going to be the map we go to here once we get players logged in. But we will see. Zaitsev, I believe the stream delay is on 2 minutes, possibly, or it's either 2 minutes, 3 minutes, or 5 minutes. And there we go. We got 2 of the 3 logged back in here, and Toji makes the 5th. So should be underway here pretty soon. All 5 UJ starters back in the game after dropping that last map. Pretty unexpectedly, to be honest. SDSU came out and played very well on Bind and kind of took UJ by surprise a little bit there. So we'll be taking substitutes out as UJ does want to secure this win. SDSU, however, with momentum right now, looking to, you know, put an upset in the books on tournament or on bracket play right now. My boy Zaitsev changing the Twitch username to ApsoCharlos. You love to see it. For those of you who don't know, That is a very good Smash player. For the University of Jamestown Jimmies. So unfortunately, I don't think we're going to be able to get to Overwatch Orange tonight, as we are now going to a map 3, and UJ Orange was supposed to start 30 minutes ago. So kind of unfortunate that we don't get to them tonight, as well, as we tried to space them out so we could get to all 3 tonight, but we'll have to see how that goes. The 24-hour live stream should be on November 5th and 6th. And it will start on November 5th at, I would assume, like 6 o'clock, 5 or 6 o'clock, maybe 7 o'clock. I don't know. Kind of depends on when we start it. I don't know if that is, or if a start time is 100% set in stone. But it'll have to be after classes, and I believe most of our classes run, or I think most of the classes run from, 8 a.m. till 4 p.m. So I'd assume you'd probably start it at 4 or 5, which is the normal time we would have our study hall hour. So possibly then, you might see it before then, later in the evening. Just give time for some of the players to eat and stuff. But should be a great time. Really exciting. Last year, we played Among Us. We played some Rocket League, Hearthstone, Battlegrounds, League of Legends, customs, some Overwatch customs, the Widow 1v1. I believe there was a Smash tournament. Like, we played Among Us. There's a bunch of fun stuff
Select
in
your
there.
agent.
And, looking for this year, I think it'll be even better, as we have some new ideas and even some returning old favorites. So Pot of Greed goes on the Omen here, and two Spoil goes on the KJ, while Snacky goes on the Reyna, and Insanum on the Sova, and Pot of Greed swaps over to the Sky. I'm pretty confused on what the lineup is, as normally Two Spoiled would play the Sky and Pot of Greed would play
Sova, I spared
on
you when we first met.
KJ.
I can't let you go again.
And also Insanum on the Sova while Snacky's on the Reyna is very interesting here. So have to see how UJ is going to go about this, as it's all 5 starters, but they're essentially off-rolling on what heroes they play. I don't know if that's a great move, saying that they lost the last map pretty handily, but maybe UJ has a plan here, and we hope they do. Dog coming out of sewers means that there's almost certainly a push on A, or at least there's scouting information for A. So you see a couple of them rotate off C here, as it is quite a longer run. Salem gets hit pretty handily by a shock dart here.
Grounded.
And swapped over in perfect time to see Toji absolutely destroy Jamal with that right click. And he gets 2 with Cold going down as well. So the rotation back to C. Very well done. Will allow them to get Spike Plant here.
Enemy spotted. C.
Snacky kills 1, but Doherty trades
One
it out.
enemy remaining.
Toji picks up his 3rd and will get his 4th as well and secure the round. Toji just popped off in round 1.
Reloading.
Already two ult points away from getting his ult.
Reloading.
So you love to see that coming out of
Take out
Toji.
Cypher's cameras. He's weak when he's blind.
Looks like a pretty heavy Marshall investment. Well, actually, as I say that, only 2 Marshalls are invested, but... And now actually only one is Pot of Greed does decide to run the Spectre instead. Jamal finds an early kill on the Pot of Greed, and oh, Toji will trade it out, but that is a pretty aggressive take on the C side. He finds another.
Spike
He
planted.
makes it an even fight, but Spike does go down here, and Sanum gets one.
One enemy remaining.
Snacky gets another, so now UJ in a 3v1 situation. And then Sanum will clean up that kill and secure round 2.
You really expect us to work?
You love to see that come out of UJ there.
Nice! Killed it! And them. We definitely killed them.
Pretty typical for Killjoy to set up on this A site. Very strong hold with the alarm bot there, and then the swamp grenade, and then turret on top of either of the 2 boxes.
Turn out!
Revealing area.
Placing swarm grenade.
There they are.
Hawk out!
Jamal gets
Hawk out.
Snacky.
Blinded.
And Jordy gets Insanum, so already a 5v3 here. Toji does have knives out. Knives are extremely good at swinging fights as long as Toji can land a couple here. Gives the gun over to 2 Spoiled. I really like that maneuver there. Or over the Pot of Greed, I should say.
Hawk out!
Big bird flash.
Spike planted.
Toji finds
Player
1,
standing.
and Pot of Greed gets 1 as well, but SDSU will be able to secure those last kills
Everyone
and,
note down your
clean
observations,
it up.
then
And
let's
that's a
run it
2v1 now.
Help a girl out, would you?
Marshall, or the operator, coming in on the side of UJ. So Toji will be opping now, which is a good thing to see. You always want that jet to have the op as much as you can. Looks like he's going to hold this high ground in mid.
There.
Pretty good spot.
Reloading.
And Sam does go down to Jordy here. Oh, Toji whiffs the shot. Very unfortunate. And will get wall banged for about half his health.
Reloading.
Oh, unfortunately, as Jamal takes a good angle there. UJ in a rough 5v2. Snacky and 2 Spoiled will have to see what
Spike
they can do.
planted.
They may just take the op and save here, however, as it's a lot. However, Snacky
Player
gets 1,
standing.
but Cold will win the 1v1 with 2 Spoiled. And at this point, I would expect Snacky to look for exit kills. As this round's most likely going to be a loss, so just try and hurt the economy as much as you can of SDSU. SDSU playing very well, tying it up at 2 here. Snacky should be able to get 1. I'd like to see her almost not get aggressive there. Does get aggressive, and it will work out. She does get 1 of the kills.
May the wind guide your blades.
Little damage
Jet.
done is better than
My
nothing.
arrows.
We can keep them out. Placing sentry. Placing alarm bot.
Toji getting very aggressive on this push-up. Looks like he's just going to instantly go into flank. Will find the spike
Spike
carrier,
down,
but will be
attacker
wallbanged
spawn.
through the wall, and Snacky goes down to the op at the same time. So a 4v3 for SDSU here. And UJ is quite outgunned at the moment.
Here.
Sanum does go down.
Last player standing.
And Jordy swings that corner in a
Spike
very
planted.
weird prediction.
Calling my bot.
But gets the kill nonetheless. I mean, good corner check, I guess. But that was very awkward. So, yeah, 2 spoiled left in a 4v1 here.
That's done.
Spoiled gets 1. Iron needs to find another, but I don't know if it's going to be possible.
Right now.
Yeah, it's not going to be possible, so SDSU wins the round here,
Feel
and
something
you know
over
they've got a lead on the last map, and UJ
Like us.
with the strange team comp, or at least the strange choice of champions on who was playing what, has lost three rounds in a row now, and that's not something that you want to see.
Stay safe.
Koji waiting for drone to come up mid here. Will destroy it before
Blocking sight.
other information is found, so that messes up his smokes, but Insanum gets 1 early, and that's pretty big as there is no res on the field here. Insanum instantly swapping the position he's pushing from. Really like the play there.
Scanning ahead.
Spike down, C.
And Snacky finds the kill.
Hawk out.
Just like that, we know that it was a very split push coming in from SDSU. So pretty interesting.
One enemy
and,
remaining.
you know, just like that, UJ's up 4-1, and
Recalling my
that's
bot.
that's more the aggression you want to see.
30 seconds left.
Oh, late check there on the corner, but that's okay as he wins the 1v1.
Turn out.
And Sanum will find the kill onto Jamal. So UJ makes it even yet again.
Some good old
Very well
hard
done by them.
Standing in between us
and get the op.
victory.
So Toji still is in business with that op.
Turn out.
You're gonna see 2 spoiled totally mix it up here with the KJ and all of a sudden hold this garage.
Placing alarm bot. Placing swarm grenade.
Interesting choice to push back through garage that way. That was somewhat dangerous, especially if they had anyone with like an op or a marshal or even just a vandal sitting there. A little late on the reaction there, but it's alright. Gets a lot of util out of that Soba early.
Revealing area.
I've got your trail. Swarm grenade out.
Life.
See, a pretty hard aim right now, and Sanum gets traded out, but we'll get one before he goes down. Agreed, up in heaven here. Use dog.
I
Looks
know
like there's one
exactly
under
where
now.
you are.
Cypher also comes down on the side of SDS very low.
Still in sight.
Placing sentry.
Wow, and Ascent gets 2 on a very nice swing right there, and 2 Spoiled does kill
Last
Jordan.
player standing.
But Soy Sauce picks up.
Stay down.
Koji gets 1. I don't see him being able to pick up any more, however. Just quite unfortunate. Yeah, and so UJ will lose the round. Pretty good damage to the economy. However, 2 still alive and losing the round is not something you want to see.
Yes.
UJ really wants to get this win on the board. Keeps him in a 3-way tie for the first
Yes.
the first seed slot of the tournament. They lose here, it'd be a pretty big upset actually, as STSU is not quite as high in the rankings. Koji unfortunately misses the shot where Cold hits his, so he will fall. Insanum does trade it out though. So well done from Insanum there. Two Spoiled is running the classic. Snacky gets to pick up a Phantom here, which is massive, as UJ was on essentially a save round. However, they all left A, and just like that, the Spike will go down at A. And Ascent gets a kill.
Cutting their vision.
No Jet went to heaven there.
Current out. Kill their own.
Concrete gets one. Snacky trades it as Two Spoiled falls.
Enemy spotted A. Get out
One
of my
player is
way.
detained. The Jet, however, is not.
Last player standing.
And
One
will get
enemy
hit.
remaining.
Potagreed picks up the kill on Jamal and gets the kill, but will he have time? No, he won't. So unfortunate as SDSU finishes out on a spike detonation.
Remember, your weapon is only a tool.
Well
Not
played
just
by UJ,
shoot.
just a little
You have to
slow.
think.
Now they're at a 3v5 deficit. You've got to start taking some rounds here. One more round and you're putting yourself in quite a big economic hole, which is pretty difficult to crawl out of until swap, or until side swap, I should say. See, Toji's gonna pop knives here, which will help his economy.
What's this?
It'll be
Blocking
even
sight.
better if they can get the win.
Blocking sight.
Nowhere to run!
And Sanum gets one, and Cold picks up another through the alt. And Cold gets the information from that cam and instantly swings. And UJ in a 2v5 yet again.
Recalling my bot.
SDSU is playing very well these past 2 maps.
Swarm grenade out. Spike planted.
Snacky gets the kill onto Cold, which is a good start. It's very interesting because you know the Jet has ops. So Jet's most likely
Placing
playing
sentry.
long. Sure enough, the Jet is playing long right there.
Still in sight.
Looks like everyone's playing long.
Last player standing.
I'll pick up one. Snacky does find another kill, but will go down. And you know, this SDSU team is looking like a completely different team from their first map.
We'll figure out what they do eventually.
Placing sentry. Reevaluate tactics.
Hawk out.
And Jamal with this op is causing a lot of issues for UJ.
Placing swarm grenade. Swarm grenade out.
UJ in a 2v4 yet again.
I've got your trail.
I think a little overconfident on
Turn
their
out.
picks here, so hopefully they can make them work because now they're stuck.
Last player standing.
Jamal picks up a
Spike
third with this
planted.
op. And you know, the Jet op for SDSU has
Placing
been
alarm bot.
incredible. Good bait there from Ascend, or from, I believe it was the Cypher of SDSU. As Ascent wraps around and gets
A
that
day
kill.
working the farm would do these
Yeah,
fellas good.
Jamal B with that op is wreaking havoc on UJ as he has 16 kills and 5 deaths. UJ needs to find a way to get that op out of his hands, as I believe next round is the last round.
Turret out. Hawk out. Enemy spotted C.
Cutting their vision.
Hawk out. Blinded. Blocking sight.
See, pretty slow push here. UJ up in kills for the first time in a while.
Placing sentry.
Scanning ahead.
Here.
30 seconds left.
Here.
The bird glitches out there. I don't think the flash actually went off. Toji will get the kill with the wall.
10 seconds.
Pot of Greed gets a kill as well, trading out for Snappy drops.
One enemy remaining.
And Two Spoiled kind of pops off that round. And, you know, UJ really needed somebody to. And so that is a
Last
great
round before the switch.
start as they get a free
Last
op
round
here
to
in
use our creds
an
and
economy that
abilities.
was
Don't
not
waste
looking
your
good.
fire.
I'll go out with ya.
Cheers, mate.
Turret out.
UJ's really looking to go into this one, or go into this round and win it, especially with 3 ults here. Winning this round would be massive as you go into half at 7-5 and entering a pistol round with essentially equal econ.
Get out of my way.
Sam gets the headshot dink, but it doesn't kill. Very unfortunate as he will go down.
I know exactly where you are.
And the Cypher ult comes out, which means all information of UJ will be visible, or at least the position for a split moment. Doji equals things up with a nice kill, and Snacky gets a wallbang as well, so UJ ahead now. 4-3, need to be a little careful. SDSU is playing this very long rotate game, and it seems to be working out quite well for them as Jordy picks up the kill, equaling things.
Turret out.
One enemy remaining.
And Toji wins the op fight, which is massive. And Toji gets his 3rd as well. And UJ doing just what they needed to do to get this 5th round under their belt.
Deserve my inventions.
It's going into half. Toji's at 14-8.
Switching sides.
Fragging for UJ. Snacky follows up with 11-10. Insanum on the Sova, which is, you know, not a normal pick for him at 7-9. Pot agreed at 6-10, but with 7 assists. Would like to see him finish off some of those kills. And then 2 spoiled at 5-7. Well, for SDSU, really it's only been one player, as Jamal is now 17-7. And you know, that Jet Op has been doing wonders for SDSU. So hopefully UJ can find a way to keep that op out of his hands, as he is creating quite the issue.
Here. Reloading.
Snacky picks up a very early kill on the cold. And aggressively pushing now, knowing that they're up 1. Trying to clear out the site as best they can. However, Jamal will get a frag kill here.
Here.
Our spikes down.
And Jamal gets
Spike
another
down
one.
A.
And
One enemy
honestly, I
remaining.
don't even know where he's at this point. But Insanum will find the kill, so...
I have the spike.
all that matters is Insanum knew where he was, because now UJ's in a 3v1 situation, and the Cypher doesn't have great retake abilities, so if the Cypher's going to try and retake it, it's going to be pretty much based on
Blocking sight.
solely on out-mechanically
Your life
the
won't go
UJ
to
players, and that will not happen as Snacky closes out that round. So, you know, UJ still down 1, 7-6, but winning that first pistol round, meaning huge econ bonuses coming into round 2 and potentially round 3.
For you, hermanita. Yes.
Revealing area.
Reloading. Hawk out. Blinded.
Snacky sees the teleporter, and a very good play by her, swinging very hard. And we'll get another one as Potter
One
picks up
enemy
the kill as
remaining.
well.
Flawless.
And UJ picks up an easy
The
flawless
pack survives.
off the back of that initial pick, and that strange teleport coming
The
out from the
symphony
open.
of death. Don't worry.
Spikes here.
You get used to it.
CJ knots things up at 7, and, you know, that's very, very good as well, because now the econ is massively in the favor of UJ here. Looks like you're going to see 5 Spectres come out. Hopefully looking to take this round just off the back of the Spectres and be set up almost for the rest of the game when it comes to econ. Provided they win this round. However, Toji and Snacky go down very early, and now Jamal is on the A lurk, I'd assume still pushing. EJ knows that they have to kind of get aggressive at one of the sites here, or at least find a pick.
Hunt. Here. Hawk out.
Enemy spotted B. There they are.
Hawk out. Alarm out.
Jamal on the lurk gets his third of the round.
30 seconds left.
EJ's in a rough spot right now. 5v2 still in progress. A flawless here would not be very good, as it would boost the econ almost to equal.
Killed their omen.
However, there will be no flawless, as Pot of Greed picks
Spike
up
down
Jordy.
mid.
And he also picks up Jamal. No time to plant, however, and he will go down to the hands of SDSU Cold.
Don't sit
And Joe
down.
Schmo,
Not done
the
yet.
first time chat from our viewer, Joe Schmo. That is a poggers. We love when the chat is active.
Placing sentry. I got yous, okay? Get out of my way! Hunt.
Enemy spotted C.
Very strong aggro take on this E site here. Or C site, my bad.
Spike's down.
And Sanum will trade out with Snacky.
Swamp grenade.
Blinded. Ended.
Pot of Greed picks up a
Reloading.
nice kill.
Nailed him.
Toji saves Pot of Greed's life, actually, on that swing, but Jamal gets too spoiled with knives. And knives being active is a big deal, so
Hawk out.
hopefully
Blinded.
DJ can find the defense to secure the site, but SU Cold picks up Insanum.
One enemy remaining.
However, Pot of Greed kills Cold, and Toji will finish off Jamal, which is a very well done by UJ.
I hate to say it, but probably best to play as a team. So, what's the plan?
See that SDSU has pretty decent econ here. They should be able to almost full buy except for Jordy.
Turret out. There they are.
UJ a little bit on the back foot of econ, but that was after they bought, so
Time to hunt.
it's not as bad as it actually looked. Toji gets an early kill. He will get healed from Pot of Greed here, so very well done.
Hawk out.
Ascent hits a nice flick on
One
Toji.
enemy remaining.
Snacky and Pot of Greed will just clean up the rest of those kills, and UJ will get the 3v or the
Much as
3
this world hurt me,
personal live win.
it's mine, and I will kill to defend it.
Pot of Greed also has ult, and
Need a
so
drop.
does Snacky.
Thank you.
Both are pretty both are pretty effective alts here. Actually, everyone on UJ has alt except for Insanum. So you'd expect to see some alts come out here, especially with, you know, Two Spoiled's Killjoy alt, and probably Pot of Greed's alt here. Two pretty effective round-winning alts.
Hawk out. Blinded.
So now you know this guy's in that back corner.
Blocking sight. Killed their
And
own
Pot of Greed will pick up the kill on Majority.
Reload.
Enemy tag.
Enemy spotted.
Spike down.
Very aggressive here.
One enemy remaining.
Reloading.
Reloading.
Hawk out.
I have the spike.
That's done.
Oh,
Quick
and
right.
Pot of Greed hits a nasty right click. Big rounds strung together
Who
there.
are we to disobey?
And, you know, UJ has a 2-round win, or 2-round lead right now. And, you know, their econ is looking good. That's what you like to see, especially in kind of a closer match like this, 10-8. You want your econ already boosted a little bit. So on the off chance you do lose a round or get flawless, you can still full buy the next round.
Keep up.
Placing sentry. Reloading.
Nowhere to run!
Aggressive push here from Snacky. Will not get hit by any of them. Toji and Sanum pick up 2.
Still
I
inside.
didn't know that Sage, or that Jet could twist her smoke clouds, but that's pretty cool.
Still inside.
And you know, UJ in a 5v2 right
One
here.
enemy
And as I say
remaining.
that, Jamal picks up a kill. Jamal absolutely fragging for SDSU, but Insanum gets his 3rd on the trade out, and yet again, it's just the Cypher, and Cypher,
Revealing
as we
area.
talked about before, not super great at retaking sites by himself. And let alone it being a 4v1, it's a very hard match for the Cypher. Looks like Toji is going to go kill hunting here. And Sam will get his 4th. So a nice little 4K coming out from him, and now he can also play alt off of a plant and essentially secure the round. So as long as UJ can get the spike down, they should have 1 round guaranteed as a win, which is massive, especially coming into 2 points, or like you're on your 11 and you're trying to get to 13. So only 2 more rounds to go as long as UJ wins them both here. And you know, if UJ can, they'll escape upset.
Time to mobilize my pack.
And what we didn't really think was going to be as hard of a match as some of the
Standing
previous
ahead.
games based off rankings, SDSU really came to play today and, you know, have done very well.
Cutting their vision.
Enemy spotted mid.
No chance.
Jordy gets 1, but Insane does trade.
Turret out.
Oji finds another one here as well, so UJ is looking at a 4v3. I believe that recon
I've got
bolt
your
literally
trail.
hit the
Reloading.
plane. Jamal finds 1, and as long as Jamal's alive, this
One
is
enemy
essentially
remaining.
potential, but Snacky will pick up 2, which is
Revealing area.
massive.
Last player standing.
Snacky goes down to the Marshall play, however, and this is a very dangerous place to be playing for Insanum. And I think he knows it too. Oh, SDSU Cold will clutch up.
Clutch.
So Jamal, if Jamal's alive, it's kind of a toss-up
don't
on
have a
if
single life
UJ can
worth
secure the
saving.
round or not. Jamal having a very good game, 26 and 15, is quite the issue. Toji and UJ Snacky are 23 and 21 respectively. But Jamal being alive is at the moment, he's just cracked. He's worth at least 2 around, and UJ's gonna have to look out for him. The rest of the team is not performing to his level, but you don't have to perform as good when you have your main fragger popping off like he is.
Placing sentry.
Snacky aggressively making her way onto site here. However, Sova does know now. Will get the kill on the Sova, so that is very good. Instantly goes for the heal. Smart play overall. Now they have almost full control of this A site. You see Spike get planted here in just a moment.
Spike down.
There.
Placing a knockball. Enemy kill.
Placing
Toji
swarm
picks up
grenade.
2.
Look at.
Yes.
Placing swarm grenade.
He gets up to heaven and goes on the flank. Very well done.
Time to hunt.
He knows where the third is, but won't be able to pick up the headshot on him.
Still in sight.
One enemy remaining.
However, Snacky will kill. And Cypher, yet again, 5v1, will not be able to retake this, and probably will have to just save. However, UJ is hunting for him right now. Trying to get that last gun out of his hands, but haven't been able to find him. They do find him, and Insanum does get the kill. And that's massive for Econ here.
Match
And
point.
match point as UJ's looking to escape upset.
That whistle.
There. No.
Looks like they want to hard aggress on C here, especially with this alt of Insanum. That he can literally just play after the plan.
Found one.
A lot of good information coming out, however,
Enemy spotted.
Insanum doesn't keep that blind.
Deploying drone.
Spikes down.
Joshmo, or
Initiate.
Jamal pops
Placing swarm
knives here.
Swarm grenade out.
Joe Schmo was talking in chat about how this UJ team is fantastic, and we agree.
Swarm grenade out.
I'd like to see Insanum not play too aggressively here, but literally just hold
Scanning
this
ahead.
really close corner on him. By shooting that shot, he kind of gives the spot away, but he looks like he's going to aggress. Oh my
remaining.
goodness! That's the
Last
second
player
time this
standing.
Omen's tried to TP. And Pot of Greed now will secure the kill.
Attackers
And
win.
a very, very scary week for UJ Valorant as they barely escape from SDSU and avoid upset. Overall, great first game, complete control, 13-5, was not expecting what happened on Bind, where Jamal and Ascent really just kind of kicked it into gear and said we weren't losing on Bind and, fragged out. And yet again, Jamal on this third map really kind of carrying SDSU to the best of his ability, 27 and 17. Toji also matches him with the 27 and 12, so staying alive there was a pretty big deal for Toji. Snacky and Sanum and Pot of Greed respectively dropping 23, 16, and 15. Too Spoiled a little bit low on the kills compared to normal, but he is playing the Killjoy, which more for control. So he's not looking for a whole ton of kills, he's looking for info and to kind of detour them from sight. So still not a bad game from him overall. Like to see him a little higher up next week. I'm sure he would like to see that as well. But, UJ makes this very weird comp work out. You would almost never see Snacky on the Reyna, and you would see Insanum on it instead. And same thing with the Pot of Greed on the Sky compared to Too Spoiled on the Sky. So, very weird comp ran overall. Still not sure how I feel about it. Glad that they came out with the win, and it it looks good in the win column, but man, that game was much closer than it should have been. And, all credit to SDSU there, as they really came to play those second two maps and really pushed UJ to the brink. Measly14 asking, is it 1-1? And it was 1-1, and now it is 2-1. UJ wins. So UJ escapes the upset, which is pretty massive, especially in terms of standing, because we're in that three-way tie. If any of the other teams lose right now, it could be we could have sole possession, or we could be, in a two-place tie for first instead. So every win really counts at the moment, especially in the bracket that we're in. Yeah, pretty competitive overall, and SDSU put up a show those second two maps and came to play. The first map looked very confusing and shaky, and we all figured we'd be here for Overwatch Orange at 9:30, and in the bind we went, and it kind of fell apart for UJ there for a little bit, and pushing map 3 at 10:06, we got a tight map 3 game on Haven of 13-9, but UJ comes out on top after a kind of shaky defensive stand. Their offense pulled through, and that is one thing that I'd like to applaud UJ on, is offense is not normally their best side. They really prefer to play the defensive side of the maps, and so when you're coming out in a deficit and able to come up with multiple wins in a row and string them together on offense, it's just huge. It's game changing. So, that's a good look for UJ, even though they're running a unorthodox team comp. Well, not necessarily their comp, but the players playing the champions, it's unorthodox. But, they come out with the win, and that's another one in the win column. So now they're 4-1, I believe. 5-1, something like that. So, pretty hype for UJ Valorant, and especially, in the face of almost being upset, kind of put in the starting 5 and looked real shaky there at the beginning, but turned it on, and, we're able to come out with the win and keep them in that first place tie and avoid upset. So good on them. We'll hopefully get Overwatch Orange out to you in the next couple days, I'd assume. It probably won't be a live stream. Well, it might be streamed live, but won't have casting. Sorry, you're out of luck. Unless they were doing casting in the other room and I didn't know about it. But hopefully we'll get UJ Orange Overwatch out to you. You saw UJ Overwatch Black took kind of a tough loss to a very good team in the University of Missouri. So looking to bounce back from that next week. And the next couple weeks for UJ Overwatch Black should be pretty competitive games, as the remaining people we play are all in the top 5 or 6 of our bracket, along with us. So all of the games should be pretty close. All the games so far that I've seen on the scores of and the other people's streams means they should be pretty close to our level, and it should be pretty fun games and exciting games to watch. But that won't be coming at you until next week. I know Overwatch Orange will try to get out to you here in the next couple days. And then tomorrow I don't think we have anything going on, as it is a Tuesday, and Tuesdays are more of our slow days. But come Wednesday, we're looking at a spicy League of Legends game, unless it gets moved. There has been talks of it being moved to this weekend. Sorry. I know. But on the bright side, if it does get moved, we'll have UJ Fortnite and UJ COD on Wednesday. And, COD right now is 2-0, inaugural season. Haven't dropped or haven't lost yet. So you love to see that. And then Fortnite, I believe, is on week 3 or 4. And, we're still grinding, accumulating those points. And so we'll still have something for you on Wednesday, whether or not League gets moved or not. So that's great news. Then comes Thursday, and there's a chance the League game gets moved to Thursday, but there's also a chance it's moved to the weekend. So Thursday's kind of up in the air, and Friday we'll probably be taking the day off. This weekend we might come at you with some more VOD drops or stuff like that, but we'll have to see how that goes. Thank you all for tuning in tonight, and congrats Valorant on the big win. This will be a good VOD review game. Can go back, look at a lot of things. Hopefully not scare us next time, and catch the dub, because dubs are good. So we hope you all had a great weekend, and hope you have a good week this upcoming week. I guess the week started today for most of you guys, but for the students anyways, it starts tomorrow. So hopefully you guys have a good week and really hit the books and or hit the job, whatever you want to do, and come out just grind and be ready for some exciting UJ action the rest of the week. So thank you guys for stopping in. Always remember to follow, subscribe if you can. It really helps us put on events like the 24-hour live stream and possible LAN streams and stuff like that. But yeah, thank you guys for tuning in, and we will catch you either tomorrow or Wednesday. Have a good night, all.